Hi, Nicola here from Conscious Crypto Traders, and I am inside the dashboard of PrimeXBT, one of our favorite platforms for trading cryptocurrency. And Teresa is going to join me as we review this site. There is a lot of changes that have happened to the platform, and there's a couple of really big reasons why we are actually looking at transferring more and more of our assets over onto this platform, and you will learn about that in today's review. Would love for you to hit that like button, and we're going to get right to it. Now, the first thing is that in people's minds, when they're looking at cryptocurrency platforms, whether it's an exchange or wallet, whatever it is safety, right? People are going to want to know, is this platform safe, and should I be trusting it? So I'm going to let Teresa answer that question for you, and she's going to reveal a very, very big differential of PrimeXBT as opposed to any of the other trading platforms out there.
Is PrimeXBT a legit, reliable, safe exchange? This is a great question. I'd love to approach it from several different angles for you so you can really consider whether you want to use PrimeXBT. PrimeXBT is one of the more well-respected exchanges in the industry. And there's a couple of things that really distinguish it as a different exchange that has a lot of people prefer to use PrimeXBT. Let's talk about the question of safety. Anytime you're dealing with any kind of investment, there's always risk. There's even risk in doing a GIC in a bank because, in the last 20 years, we've seen banks go under, right? One of the risks, though, that's involved with trading is one of the places where PrimeXBT really stands out. And that is the difference between an A-book exchange and a B-book exchange. A-book exchanges provide their own leverage. In other words, if you're borrowing money off the exchange to trade on an A-book exchange, you are borrowing from the exchange itself. One of the places that PrimeXBT distinguishes itself is that PrimeXBT is a B-book exchange, which means there is a third-party lender involved, and you're not borrowing from the exchange itself. Well, why does that matter? Well, a lot of people in our industry believe that it matters because in an A-book exchange, there is a lot of speculation that the exchanges might, in fact, be betting against the people trading on the exchange. In other words, when the exchange is loaning you the money, they don't want you to win your trades. That's evidenced, and I don't know if this is true, this is all speculation in the industry, but it's evidenced by the fact that a lot of A-book exchanges have a lot more wicks in the pricing, which some people refer to as stop loss hunting. You see less of that on PrimeXBT. I mean, you still get price wicks, because we are in a realm where the price can be very volatile. But a lot of people feel more confident trading on PrimeXBT, and you hear other YouTubers talking about this too, because they are a B-book exchange. They have no incentive to bet against the people trading on their exchange. In fact, they make money when you make money, so they want you to win.
Okay, so let's have a look at this really slick dashboard. One of the things that I really like about the changes that have recently happened for PrimeXBT is this thing up here called mask. You can mask what you've got there. So this is really cool because if you walk away from your computer and you don't log out, you don't want anybody coming in and having a bit of a nosy, that's a really cool feature. I absolutely like that, and you can just click that on and off at will. The other thing I really like about it is it's now easier to deposit funds. You can deposit funds in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether USD, USD coin, and their own Covesting coin. So all you need to do is click deposit and go through the motions just like you would be doing in any other wallet transaction, and withdraw is the same. You just click withdraw and take out what it is that you want to do. So while these are the coins that you can fund your account with PrimeXBT, you can also trade the indices as well as traditional Forex with a number of pairs. And I'm going to show you the actual trading platform in just a moment. I want to have a look at the dashboard, some of the newer features. As we scroll down, you can see your margin is here, what's going on in your account. with Covesting. I mean, this is one of the things I loving about this new dashboard. It's all here. You don't have to ferret around trying to find things. You can come to the dashboard and just scroll down and find what you're looking for at a glance. Covesting portfolio will be here once you're covesting. That's you following other traders. Teresa's going to explain about that and how to pick your best people to follow. And what's super cool about this platform is you can create your own trading strategy, add it here, get followers, and earn a little bit of money from that, providing that you are trading profitably and people keep following you. So that is a really cool feature as well.
One of the other features that really has PrimeXBT stand out in the industry is they have this Covesting module on their website. Covesting allows you to copy other traders. So you can look at the results of specific traders and follow them, and then every time they place a trade, PrimeXBT will place the identical trade in your account. Now this also involves some risk because of course if they lose money, you lose money. So I would recommend, if you're doing the Covesting module, we'll do other tutorials on Covesting in the future, but if you're using the Covesting model, look for someone who's been on the site for at least a month. You can see how many active days they've been on the site. And look for someone who has a fairly steady upward trajectory. Personally, I don't like to follow people that have peaks and valleys like this, because when they're suffering these kind of big losses, you're suffering big losses. I do like this site though for its transparency. If you click on any of the traders you're following, you can see how much of their own money they're trading. I like to look for people who have a certain amount of their own money in the game, because then I feel more confident in following their strategy. And you can also see how they're rated by PrimeXBT. They also have the opportunity to give a description of who they are and what their experience is as a trader. So I tend to lean in the direction of following people who are transparent about who they are and what's their level of practice as a trader. So I tend to lean in the direction of following people who are transparent about who they are and what's their level of experience as a trader.
So let's have a look at the margin trading platform. Up top here, just click margin. This is going to take you over to the markets where we have a really nice dashboard. Again, it's been simplified and it's been made so much easier. On the left hand side, you'll see all the trading pairs that you can do. And what I love about this new format here, all the markets here at the top, you just click that and you can go, I am going to just do the crypto so that I don't have to wade through all of the other trading pairs. And you can see we've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, EOS, Litecoin, and then Ethereum to BTC, Litecoin to BTC, and EOS to BTC. Now what's really cool about this platform is it's really easy to see what you settle out in. It'll be the first in the pair. So BTC to USD, the trade will settle out in Bitcoin. Ethereum to USD, it will settle in Ethereum. EOS to BTC will settle in EOS, and so on. I think that's really fabulous. It just makes things really simplified. And as I mentioned in the beginning, you can also trade the indices, and there are a number of different ones around the world that you can trade. And then of course we've got the traditional Forex with the currency pairs here. So then if you're going to place a trade, let's go to crypto because that's what I like the best. Let's do Bitcoin. I'm just going to click on here. On the right hand side, I've got Bitcoin. If I'm going to place a buy order in and go long, I'm going to click this here. And this is where I can put in all of the different aspects of the trade, which you're used to if you're trading with other platforms. You might want to put in a limit order, let's say, and then you can actually choose your amount, which I think is great. And I think one little thing of improvement I think would be really good here is to it would be to add what percentage of your actual portfolio you want in the trade. But I'll tell you why with this really cool feature, why that's probably not necessarily with this platform. It's just a personal preference of mine, so that all I have to do is go, I'm going to put 5% in, 10% in, and so on. But I'm going to show you how it's different here in PrimeXBT in just a moment. But anyway, it's pretty simple. You're putting in the price that you are wanting to enter the market in. You can click this button here, and you can put in your stop losses, and this is really cool. You can actually just use the minimum step, which is kind of like pip, the minimum pip if you are into Forex, and then you can send your order off. Now there's a cool feature here. You've got GTC or day. If you want this order to fire off within the day, you just press day. If you're setting it for a limit order when Bitcoin hits a certain price, you can leave it open for several days until it hits that price, which is really cool, and then you press send order. Now in other platforms, you're going to be used to seeing 10x, 5x, 100x leverage, right? And you don't have that in PrimeXBT, and I'm going to go over to their website to explain it because it really does it best. How are they doing the margin trading? And on the right hand side you will see that PrimeXBT does 1-for-1 leverage trade, whereas most of the other examples are you're needing to put more of a margin in the trade to get the amount that you want to put in. So let me break that down for you. If you were to buy 10 Bitcoin at the price of 10,000, that means your long is going to be $100,000, right? So you're opening a trade here, right? In any traditional exchange, that means you're going to be putting in a position of $10,000, right? And then you've got your position open for 10,000. So then if Bitcoin price goes up by 5%, your 10 Bitcoins are now worth 10,500 each. And if you choose to sell, you would have made a $5,000 profit from your original $100,000 investment. Now, as opposed to what PrimeXBT do is the one for one, it's got you pay 1% of your $10,000 position, which means you've only got $1,000 in the market for the trade. And if the Bitcoin price rises up 5%, you're still going to make the same profit of 5,000, but you've got a much considerably reduced fee cost because you've only got 1,000 in. Does that make sense? I know it's hard to wrap your head around, but this happens to be one of the coolest features in PrimeXBT. And I think another one of the cool features is that you can actually just practice trading to figure it all out and use their amazing tech support to do that. Like other trading platforms, you can actually analyze the charts here. In PrimeXBT, you just come over to analysis, and then you are going to be able to see a bigger kind of a chart here. They do have indicators. It is pulling in the feed from TradingView, so there are most of the indicators here, not the same extent obviously if you had a TradingView account, but it is really handy to have here, and it's in a bigger screen, so that if you need a greater view and you didn't have the TradingView account, I think this is a really good feature as well. They have a news feature coming in soon. I'm sure that's going to be a feed that just keeps us updated what's going on in the crypto market, which I think is also cool. On their website, their fees are very transparent. You can just come down in here, have a look for what it is that you need to do. And one of the big things that I really like about PrimeXBT, I'm going to go back to the main dashboard, is their tech support, and just talk a little bit about their support, because I've contacted support on numerous occasions. It's fast and very helpful, and also good at explaining, because often when you go to support and they come back with jargon, especially if you're a newer trader and you don't even know what the heck they're talking about, so they're really patient in helping you, teach you, and also send you to the right place. So overall, I think PrimeXBT is beginning to emerge as a leader with some really cool features that other platforms aren't using. So the bottom line is, I think that PrimeXBT has cool features that other platforms don't have, particularly the fact that it is a B-book exchange and it does the 1-for-1 leverage trading, which means that on the long run, you are going to have a greater chance of becoming profitable, providing obviously that you're doing really good TA. So we're moving, as I said in the beginning, our assets over here more and more, just because we feel that just because we feel that those extra features are worth it. And finally, of course, you can earn through an affiliate link, and our affiliate link is below, which you can click and join, test it out for yourself. As Teresa said, you've got the ability to do some practice trading. When you use our affiliate link below, all proceeds are going towards our conscious community that we are developing in Costa Rica, where we are putting in infrastructure like roads and supplying jobs in the community that has been particularly hard hit over these past few years. So thank you so much for helping us out, and we would love for you to subscribe to our channel. We're doing reviews, tutorials specifically around trading with margin, spot trading in cryptocurrency, and giving you good technical analysis tutorials, how to do that, looking at price predictions, as well as doing the whole mindset component. And you'll see all of the links for what we're doing below this video. We'll see you over in PrimeXBT.